use it. I'm okay. Yeah? The hunt begins.
Bobby! Come with me, Master!
Frost, hang, freeze! Stay away.
I'll heal all your wounds. Don't worry, I'm fine. Please, heal everyone's spirit.
Don't let your prey get away.
Bobby, don't heal us!
Yeah? Freeze! The hunt begins.
Bobby! Come with me, Master!
Frost, hang, freeze! Try harder.
I'll heal all your wounds. Woohoo! Leviathan wins again!
Just like hunting.
Time to turn down the heat. Copy reporting. Patrol mission complete. I'll have to clear out this sea lane.
Try harder.
Can't keep up with me.
Freeze!
That's the way. Let's take them all out in one go. Time to turn down the heat. I'm feeling super! Time for battle! Wait for death!
Don't let your prey get away.
Newly made ice! Copy reporting! Patrol mission complete!
an extremely dangerous solution, Administrator. Very well. But you know, there are quite a few things about all this that are bothering me. Fish fossils, to be precise. It's odd. Really odd. It's not the fossils per se. It's how they came to be fossilized that gets me. These things look about 200 years old at the most. That begs the question, where are they from? Fossilization is a result of extraordinary geological pressure over a long period of time. So, what pressure fossilized these fish bones? In other words, what happened in this island's recent past? Right. Not really. I mean, you can't really avoid the subject of ancient fossils when you read about the marine creatures. Really? You don't think it's a waste of time? You're right, Admin.
Something's getting closer.
Time to turn down the heat! Go, Wayfinder! Haha! Newly made ice cube! Phew! We couldn't have done this without Wayfinder! I'll have to clear out this sea lane.
Just like Aether.
Freeze! Hurry up! Get rid of the thing! I'm feeling super! Time to turn down the heat!
The hunt begins.
Bobby! Come with me, Master!
Frost, Fang, freeze!
We couldn't have done this without Wayfinder!
Kill them all. I will protect my family. Something's coming closer. The hunt begins.
Bobby! Come with me, Master!
Frost, Fang, freeze!
Nice! To go again! Time for battle! Wait! Phew! We couldn't have done this without Wavebrender!
Kill. Try harder. Stay away. Kill them all. Try harder. Freeze! I'm okay.
Time to turn down the heat. That's the way. Now take them all out in one go. Let's go, Wavebrender.
The hunt begins.
Bobby! Come with me, Master!
Frost, Fang, freeze! Try harder.
Time for battle! Wavebrender! That's the way. Now put them all out in one go! Time to turn down the heat.
did. I remember Scotty said this is the toad sensor. Maybe we should pick it up another time. I'm sure you're getting tired. I've gathered enough information on the fossils to come to a preliminary conclusion, albeit a bit of a... Well, I originally assumed the fish responsible for the fossils were swept onto the island with the tide, and only then underwent some sort of rapid fossilization. But if you examine the actual species of the fish in question, it turns out most of them are deep-sea fish. It just doesn't seem possible they'd be hanging around anywhere near the shoreline. My original hypothesis must be wrong. So, there is another possible explanation. These deep-sea fish were fossilized through the same process that formed the island. Yes, this island, no, these islands, may have been formed through some kind of powerful external force that essentially It's possible these deep-sea fish got caught up in the sand and mud and were then exposed to the tremendous pressure that turned them into fossils. If my hypothesis is correct, it also raises another troubling question. What happens when the pressure is released? Oh, sorry for weighing you down with these wild guesses, admin. I'm just making everything up as I go along. Reliable as always, admin. Admin, the sensor is very...
to interaction range for identity verification.
Huh? Again? What are you even saying? Who are you? A jungle spirit? A ghost?
Inaccurate descriptors. Information locked under safe mode. Identity verification required for revealing this information.
If it's not a jungle spirit or ghost, I'll just take a quick peek. No, I can't. I've still got a job to do. I can't disappoint Master. You know what? I don't care who you are. My job is to find that boy and get out of here. That's why I'm here, not for you. Now, if there's nothing else, I'll just be on my way.
Searching for item buoy. Done. Nearby item scanned with a 90% or higher match to descriptor projection. Continued search for the boy will place potential candidate within interaction range. Outcome will not conflict with potential candidate's stated objectives.
Are you saying if I find you, I'll find the buoy?
Potential candidate's conclusion is accurate.
Then I may as well take a look. For the good of the mission, of course. Of my training. I'll send you all flying! Whoa!
Disdain activity has been detected nearby. Reroute and avoid unnecessary combat is recommended. Waiting.
Stop burbling. If you don't defeat the monsters, you won't get the treasure.
Logic unclear. Presumed to be literary rhetoric. Filed in database.
Loving balls! It's getting cooler! Yahoo! You're not gonna hit Aether! Ready to raid! Yeah!
Unknown modifier in effect.
Again with the weird gobbledygook.
Please undergo identity verification.
I'll say it again. The only reason that I listened to you and came here was to find that part from Snowflake 2. Like a buoy?
Identity verification complete. Unknown modifier confirmed as the candidate. Releasing Aether.
Huh? What's going on? It's getting cooler! Freeze! You're not gonna hit Leviathan! Yeah! Hiya! Now you know how good I am! Phew! Made it! At least I didn't let my master down. But is this actually the buoy? Yes! That's gotta be it! But then, what is this? Forget it! I'm taking them both! The most important thing is, I finished my task first! Yeah! And I did it all on my own this time!
Hey guys, have you found anything?
This must be the sensor.
Yes, that's it! That will help us contend with the ocean currents at least.
We also found the missing piece of the ship's radar.
Awesome! With that, we'll be able to contact the headquarters. Where's Leviathan?
We should have known it'd be too much for her, going on a solo mission like that. Don't you think we should go over and help her? Hey! We shouldn't be worrying over nothing anyway. How dangerous could these islands actually be? As long as the islands themselves don't collapse, she should be fine! Oh gosh! The islands really are collapsing! Why are there so many Vispanes here?
Now's no time to figure it out. This beach is going to be underwater soon. None of you are skilled at fighting in water. Leave this to me. Get to the ship. Looks like I'll have to clear out the sea lane. Brenda and I are unstoppable. Hurry up and get rid of the thing. Time to turn down the heat. Newly made ice cube. Scotty reporting. Patrol mission complete. All aboard.
It seems my guess was correct. I think these islands were only ever being held together by some sort of external force. And now that force has suddenly disappeared.
I object. The brave girl said she wanted to finish the mission on her own, and I could tell from the look in her eyes that she meant it. I know for certain she'll return here with the part. This is where we originally agreed to meet. And if we sail off now looking for her, we might actually end up missing her. We've got to wait here.
Hold on! If I can just make it to the beach on the other side!
Please. Faster.
Hey, what's going on? Have I made a terrible mistake? Let me show you the results of my training. I'll send you all for
Anchor release.
you again? What's going on? It's getting cooler. You're not gonna hit Leviathan. Ice cube.
respond. Rebooting. Core node unstable.
It's getting cooler! I'll send you all flying!
Ship detected. Ahead.
It's Scotty's ship! Everyone is waiting for me! You finally said something useful! Oh, you're not gonna hit Leviathan! Ice cube! Freeze! Master! It's getting cooler! Ready to Hiya! Now you know how good I am! Hey, you really think we can count on that crybaby coming back on her own? All right then, just pretend I didn't say anything. Hey guys, over there! I found it! I found the buoy!
I knew that brave little girl could do it!
Excellent. Come on! Go, Leviathan! Hurry up and get over here! Oh, this time I'm not going to make fun of you! Send the sensor out again.
If it didn't work the first time, it won't come up with anything the second time. But don't panic. I've already fixed Snowflake 2's radar and I've locked on to Leviathan's signal. She's alive, just somewhere deep in the whirlpool.
Do we have rescue gear? I'll swim down there.
The whirlpool is just too strong, I'm afraid. The best rescue gear could do is protect you. You wouldn't be able to bring her back. At this distance, we can't use the ship sensor to get her either. We've got to get a little closer. I know, but if we can get Leviathan on board first, we can use the rescue gear to get out of here, and then wait for rescue. Anything's better than just standing here. It's all right, Admin. You don't need to console me. Snowflake 2 is much more than my ship. She's also my friend, with her own spirit and desires. And what she wants is very simple. To take care of her crew and passengers wherever they may go. And to leave no one behind. It would be an insult to force Snowflake 2 to abandon her sacred duty when our friend needs help. Let's go, my brave girl. Admin! Huh? We're in our classroom. Yeah. Is there any other classroom?
Quiet, please. It is my pleasure today to introduce a new transfer student. Before you critique my lack of variety, Zenkibo, perhaps you should consider changing up your own bag of tricks. Or did you really think I wouldn't see the chewing gum stuck to that chair?
Huh? You already know my name? Guess I don't need to introduce myself. Have we met though? Have you been a passenger on my ship?
Surely you have better pickup lines than that, Admin.
Interesting that you would say that, actually. I often think of my Snowflake 2 as a ship straight out of a dream, so I'm not surprised someone else would dream about her too. Maybe destiny has brought us together.
Really? She actually bought that crap?
If our newest classmate has finished introducing herself, then I would like to keep today's session moving. Please, have a seat. I'll now take attendance. Verdandi, Zenkibo, Poseidon, Administrator, need I remind you to raise your hand before speaking? Leviathan requested urgent leave. She's not feeling well and needs to rest. Please, Administrator. Leviathan really is just out sick. Our class can continue just as well in her absence. Administrator, are you still sleeping? Snap out of it. Dreams are just that. Dreams. What a shame. Would it really have been so awful to sleep happily until all this is over? What's the big deal? She's only one person. Humans truly are strange.
Can I join you all?
There seems to be a problem with the wave render, but at least I managed to help you all. Guys, you all right? The land under the sea.
Weren't we just in class? I'm so dizzy. Really? How can it be back after us so quickly?
I have to get to the ship to pinpoint Leviathan's location. I remember the ocean current pushed Snowflake 2 over in that direction. Hey, it's only a few Vizbanes. Let's roll. The propulsion system's a bit banged up, but the weapon itself is fine. More than fine enough to deal with this scurvy bunch. Wave Render is about to set sail!
What's up with the big bubble? Is my mind playing tricks on me? I feel like I've seen these buildings before.
So... Have you guys heard of a sea creature called Siren? The head of a human and the body of a bird. Its songs are said to create illusions that cause ships to crash into the craggy rocks of the sea. Maybe after we were sucked into the whirlpool, we entered some kind of illusion.
Huh? So that classroom earlier and this bubble now, all real?
It's certainly possible. It's just... This is way too
The
real.
hunt begins.
Bobby! Come with me, Master!
Frost, Fang, freeze!
Hurry up!
What else? If this is all an illusion, I'd rather be in the other one. Look! There's Snowflake too!
Protect me, family.
We couldn't have done this without the Wave Render! The radar's still working. Let me just adjust the frequency. I've got her! I'm picking up Leviathan and her life signal is good! I'm picking up Leviathan's signal. Does that mean we're all in the same illusion, or the surrounding nautical data matches up with the navigation map? This isn't an illusion. We're actually in the real world. Vizbanes have the ability to influence the surface layer by corrupting the source layer. It's possible Siren has grown powerful enough to change surface layer reality however it sees fit, just by corrupting some source layer data. If we're unable to detect that something's off, it'll make it very hard for us to escape should we fall into Siren's trap. Siren was definitely looking at her collective memories when it created the last illusion. It's trying to create an environment we're all familiar with. And I think if it hadn't been for the administrator, it would have succeeded in tricking us. We wouldn't have escaped. So, what about this place? Who's this meant to deceive?
It appears to be a large metropolis that's just been devastated by a tsunami. Has anything like that ever happened in Gaia before? Whose memory is this from?
Don't worry. Her life signal is quite stable. I can guarantee she's not in any imminent danger. But my radar has also picked up quite a few areas in the nearby waters reflecting the same sort of signal as this large bubble. That means there are many other bubbles just like this one. Leviathan could be in one of them. We have some diving equipment on the ship. We're gonna have to leave Snowflake 2 here for now so we can go search the nearby bubbles.
But if we try to leave, will we burst our own bubble? Like...
Well, I mean, we crashed a whole ship into it and it didn't burst. I think it's safe to say it has some way of repairing itself.
I keep feeling like I'm being sucked through a straw. Leviathan!
She doesn't seem to be here.
Well, I wasn't able to bring the radar with me, but I do remember the general direction of her life signal on the monitor. All I need is my compass. Darn, I forgot. Siren can alter magnetic fields.
So we've decided to officially name that giant Visbane Siren now.
That's not important right now. I still remember the general direction. We just have to go through this bubble ahead and then over to the next one. She should be there.
Seems that's easier said than done. Looks like we're not getting through these bubbles without a fight.
Looks like I'll have to clear out the sea lane.
Something's coming. The hunt begins.
Mommy! Come with me, Master!
Frost, Fang, freeze!
Mommy, let's fight it off together!
Time for battle! Wait for that!
Stay away. The hunt begins.
Mommy! Come with me, Master!
Frost, Fang, freeze!
I'm feeling super!
I will protect my family. Something's coming.
Why is every bubble filled with Visbanes? Ugh!
They look awfully similar to the ones on the islands.
They're one and the same! I'll bet the Vizbanes on the islands came from here!
Be careful. There's something weird about this bubble. So, all these bubbles were actually created.
Is it just me? Or is this bubble expanding?
Well, they are bubbles. Bubbles always expand.
It's not just that. The bubble we just passed through was also expanding, just not as quickly as this one.
So, you're saying all the bubbles are gradually expanding?
The only way we could stop it would be by actually facing off with that Vizbane. You know, this was rated as a low-risk mission when we first set out.
Seems that decision is no longer ours to make, Admin. Have we accidentally stumbled?
Everyone, watch out for the currents.
Are we fighting? Fight? Against an enemy like that?
Siren just blocked our exit. If we want to escape, we're going to have to beat it back first. Looks like I'll have to clear out the sea lane.
The hunt begins.
Mommy! Come with me, Master!
Frost, Fang, Freeze!
I'm Freeze Super!
Don't let your prey get away.
Let's go, Wayfinder! Time to turn down the heat! Scothy reporting! Patrol mission complete!
Oh my!
Watch out, everyone!
Don't just stand there! We've got to move!
Leviathan, you really shouldn't be sleeping on the mission.
Huh? Master?
It's good you're up. Time to continue our mission.
Mission? Where am I?
We're at the Spielt factory. We still need to help the Overture Squad deal with the AGI mecha issue. Or did you forget?
It's strange. The last thing I remember was being sucked into a giant whirlpool.
A whirlpool? Sounds like you were having a nightmare.
Master. That's right. It must have just been a nightmare. When I woke up and found Master here, it was really so wonderful.
We still have a mission to do. Don't cry. Let's go.
Yes! Let me show you the results of my training.
Something's coming.
It's getting cooler. Ice cube. You're not gonna hit Leviathan. Freeze! I'll send you all flying.
Fang wants to fight. Frost.
Bang. Roar! Freeze!
Yeah! Hiya!
Fang wants to fight. Frost.
Bang. Roar!
Now you know how good I am! You're so powerful, Master! I barely have to lift a finger.
Why even get involved at all, Leviathan? Wouldn't it be easier to just let me handle things?
Master? Won't you be angry at me if I just keep hiding behind you?
Why would I be angry?
Didn't you want me to become more independent?
Why would I? I'd much rather keep you out of danger, Leviathan.
Why would you say that, Master? You were very clear with me. The penguin that hides behind the pack always gets eaten by the seal.
But isn't what I just said exactly what you want, Leviathan?
Attention, the candidate. Please exit the simulated space immediately.
Who's that? An enemy?
Descriptor error. I am not an enemy of the candidate.
Stand behind me, Leviathan. I'll deal with this.
Warning, interference detected. Immediate departure recommended. Depart the simulated space immediately. Please continue. Continue the mission. Fight. Protect.
Do you think the AGI mechas have managed to infiltrate our audio system? Surely they don't expect anyone to fall for something so ridiculous. Leviathan, you don't need to fight anymore. You don't have to protect anyone. All you need to do is allow me to protect you.
Error. Descriptor error. Descriptor target does not match the candidate.
Don't do anything rash, Leviathan. I'll deal with the broken audio system.
Master? Why would you say such a thing?
Is there any error in what I just said? You cling to my side, refusing to leave. What else could I think, Leviathan? But that you want me to protect you always. If I never leave you, you'll never be lonely again, right?
You're not my master!
I see. You actually believed the ridiculous things that voice said? Very well. Leave it to me. It shouldn't be difficult for me to demonstrate to you that you need my protection.
Let me show you the results of my training. You're not gonna hit Leviathan! It's getting cooler! Freeze! Ready to go! Hiya! It's getting cooler! Master always said that the penguin who always hides behind the pack is more likely to get eaten by the seal. I've known it all along. I tried my hardest, and yet I still need Master to protect me. She must be so disappointed. If this is another time... Ha! Now you know how good I am.
How unexpected.
I know how wonderful, how safe, and how comfortable I feel at Master's side. But even a penguin who loves to stay with the group has to go out on its own sometimes. Master told me that's true for all the animals that live out in the polar regions. That's why I have to try so hard. Even if I know that Master will protect me if I run into trouble, I still have to do my best. Because one day, I'm gonna have to go out on my own. I'll have to prove that I have the right to battle alongside Master as an equal. I've passed the test, haven't I, Master? Sorry, I must be going.
So strange. Such a wonderful dreamscape. And yet you'd still rather confront the horrors of reality. Is there truly so great a difference between reality and dream? Human nature is so utterly strange.
What's going on?
My name is Laddie. Greetings, the candidate of the Countertide Whalesong.
Your name is... Labby?
Labby was the highest rated sobriquet in my data archives. Thus, I selected it for myself. I am an artificial intelligence attached to the Countertide Whalesong access key. According to my system parameters, my highest priority task is to guide the candidate with access rights to the Countertide Whalesong.
Countertide Whalesong access key?
The candidate. It is time to...
Wait! Please wait! Where am I? And where was I just now? What happened to the admin and the others?
This is a simulated space located on the ocean floor. It was formed following an unauthorized modification of surface layer data. The simulated space the candidate just occupied has collapsed. I am unable to ascertain the other's location at this time.
Simulated space? So that was all fake? Huh, I should have known. Master would never try to hurt me like that. But why are there illusions on the ocean floor? And what's with these giant bubbles?
Terms illusions and bubbles are not technically accurate. Siren has been constructing simulated spaces on the ocean floor.
What siren?
Data archives indicate Siren is a large fizzbane, active in the peripheral sea of the Sapphire Zone. It is the cause of a number of large tsunamis. Siren possesses many points of similarity in power and capabilities with certain monsters of ancient mythology, and thus has been so named. If these simulated spaces are allowed to persist, they will expand until the original surface layer reality is overridden. This may eventually lead to the destruction of the entire Sapphire Zone.
Hold on a second. I remember running into a really large fizzbane when we came here. It looked kind of like a giant bird. Is that the one making the illusions?
Modification suggested. Illusion is not an accurate term.
Doesn't matter. Anyway, how do you know all this?
Because of the relevant data located in my archives.
Wow, it makes so much sense.
The Countertide Whalesong was authorized by Aether for combat against Siren. However, the last attempt was unsuccessful due to the absence of the candidate. My data is largely sourced from this battle.
So, Aether has gone into battle against this fizzbane before? How come no one told me?
Data error. Establishing conjecture. Data error.
Okay, forget I asked. You said you've been guiding me. So what do you want me to do?
The Countertide Whalesong will have access to the candidate on this attempt. Please reactivate full Countertide Whalesong power permissions and defeat Siren.
You mean I can defeat that crazy Visbane with this access key?
Unknown. Conclusion lacks experimental validation.
Master, looks like my test isn't over yet.
Alert. Alert. Visbanes detected nearby. Prepare for combat.
Just breathe. All right? I can do this. Alone. Labby, let's go! And here I thought an access key shaped like an umbrella would only be good as a shield.
Rather than a defensive shield, the Countertide Whalesong is an extremely powerful offensive access key. Logical error. Logical error. Logical error.
All right, don't be angry. I'm just getting used to this, that's all. So, if we're seeing Visbanes, does that mean Siren is nearby too? We've got to find it fast and beat it!
Data indicates this decision to be extremely risky. The candidate's control over the Countertide Whalesong's power is still inadequate. Chance of success in fighting Siren alone is extremely low.
That's the Administrator!
Scan complete. Drowning individual detected in the waters outside the simulated space. Analysis of existing data in aggregate provides the following rescue options.
Admin! Hold on a bit longer! Are you okay?
Scan complete. Target life signs normal. Additionally, the term bubble world is an inaccurate descriptor.
It's a long story.
If so desired, I can provide a summarized version of the current situation.
Don't worry about it. Admin, what about the others? Siren?
Data error. Archives indicate that Siren was so named by the Aether Gazer Ocean Expeditionary Squad. Data error.
Now's not the time to be pedantic, Lobby. Our friends are in danger, Admin. We have to help them. Hurry! This time, it's my turn to be the hero who saves everyone. Yes! I can do this! Lobby, point the way to Siren. And don't you dare tell me I can't go there now!
While rescuing the individual called Administrator, the candidate managed to boost the divine power of the Countertide Whalesong far in excess of its regular parameters. Consequently, the data model previously formulated cannot be used to assess the candidate's capabilities. Hence, system rules dictate respect for the candidate's decision, whatever it may be. If you don't defeat the monsters, you won't get the treasure.
Lappy!
Measurements indicate the simulated space occupied by Siren lies at the candidate's 10 o'clock. Please proceed to the border of the nearest simulated space. Caution! Enemies may be present along the route.
Got it! Stick close, Admin! Labby, let's go! Now Leviathan is mad! Labby, let's fight them off together! Summer shall come play with our friends, Labby! Now Leviathan is mad! Woohoo! Leviathan wins again! Have you found the administrator? I think the enormous wave just now swept Admin outside the bubble.
No more talk. It's time for action. Let's go! Uh-oh. Retreat! Leviathan! And Admin!
Wow! A hero shows up to save the day! Wait, is that Leviathan?
Leviathan?
Yes! It's a long story. Anyway, it's Leviathan's turn to protect everyone!
Mount the counterattack! I'm not about to be outdone by a skipper as short as Leviathan.
Jeez, what does my height have to do with anything?
Waverender is about to set sail!
Begins.
Mommy! Come with me, Master!
Frost, Fang, freeze!
The angel is turning into a giant sea snake! That thing we saw before! There's no way that was just snows all disguised up. If this is a prank, well, it sucks!
Its bane energy appears to be getting stronger.
Well, the good thing is the only reason it's so aggressive is its hurt. Leviathan. Still got some gas in the tank?
You know it! Let's do this!
The hunt begins.
Mommy! Come with me, Master!
Frost, Fang, freeze!
Yeah! Shoot the point for battle! Wavebreaker!
Freeze!
And I'm good to go again!
The hunt begins.
Mommy! Come with me, Master!
Frost, Fang, freeze!
Time for battle! Wavebreaker! And I'm good to go again!
The hunt begins.
Mommy! Come with me, Master!
Frost, Fang, freeze!
We couldn't have done this without Waverender!
Mommy told me that waking up is hard. Mommy does not want to wake up. But the adults said you must wake up because dreams are not real. You must wake up because dreams are not real. I don't want to wake up. I don't want to wake up. I don't. Everything is real. Everything is an illusion. You rejected my dreams, calling them illusions. But is reality really real?
Long time no see, Administrator. You're in the medical bay of an Aether Gazer rescue vessel. We found you adrift and unconscious, floating at sea. I'm glad you asked. Shows how well suited you are for your current role, Administrator. Set your heart at ease. Everyone is just fine. In fact, you are the only one who ended up in the sickbay. I've already asked the others to file a report on what happened, so we can figure this one out. But however, no dossier filed on this mission could be considered complete without your contribution. It seems that your report sounds quite similar to the others. After the others had filed their reports, I asked our ship technicians to perform a thorough scan of the area. They didn't find any of these so-called bubbles. They didn't even find the common residual traces after quake. In fact, we found no abnormalities of any kind in the area, and certainly nothing to suggest the presence of a large Visbane. Furthermore, I could find no trace of this siren you all referred to within Aether Gazer's archives. The only thing the technical personnel found interesting was Leviathan's new access key. The AI attached to it seems to possess a very peculiar data archive of its own. That also must be investigated. I understand how it might feel that way. And I can certainly believe that you all personally witnessed all of the things that you've described. However, I'd prefer to add things to the dossier that shed light on our circumstances, rather than contradictions and speculations. You and the others described a Visbane called Siren, which had the power to read others' memories and create illusions from them. But the phenomenon you described in one of your illusions, that is, the large metropolis destroyed by a tsunami, could not have originated from the memory of anyone in your group. The only reasonable explanation would be that Siren had based it on its own memories. That Visbane might have remembered the destruction of a large metropolis. I have already passed this conjecture on to the cryptics at the headquarters. A large team of technical experts has yet to make heads or tails of it. However, this is not a problem you need to trouble yourself with, Administrator. You should say hello to the others. They're all very concerned about you.
You're okay, Admin. Wonderful.
Didn't I say you can survive anything with a good night's sleep? Just like at the end of any good action movie. Thinking about Vidar? Still nothing but a dead weight, I see. I'll show you who's a dead weight!
Leviathan did a fantastic job on her own without Vidar's help. It was a pleasant surprise. And the fact that you successfully made it out of whatever danger you were in speaks volumes of her abilities.
Snowflake 2 helped as well. Leviathan did a great job of parting the water for us, but it was up to Snowflake 2 to bring us up to the surface. If it weren't for her, we'd all be fish food right now.
Well, if these bubbles that you all described did indeed exist, isn't it possible the strong currents caused by their collapse could have brought the ship up to the surface? That seems like a reasonable explanation to me.
Huh? I said it's a miracle. A miracle! Trust me!